Critical reasoning question. While business chambers and affluent citizens are seeing a return to normalcy, most others in Sri Lanka are acutely facing the impact of the economic crisis. There's an economic crisis in Sri Lanka. Now, finally, business chambers and affluent citizens, rich people, are finding some sort of normalcy back, but the others are facing problems. For the Malayaha Tamils who already face structural deprivation, these Malayaha Tamils already have a lot of problems and deprivation. They're not getting enough because of the way the economy is structured. The soaring inflation and joblessness have made everyday life a battle for survival. Which of the following conclusions follow from the above claim? Business and affluent citizens did not feel the impact of the economic crisis. Well, they did. They're just now returning to normalcy. That means they were affected by the crisis, right? So A cannot be the answer. The Malayaha Tamils are facing the brunt of the crisis due to multiple factors, including economic factors, structural deprivation, inflation, joblessness. Yes, they are particularly affected. That would be a good conclusion. Let's look at C, D, and E. Only business chambers and the rich will be able to survive the present crisis in Sri Lanka just because they are uh, coming back to normalcy. Others are facing problems doesn't mean only they will survive and the rest will just go. I mean, that's a very extreme conclusion to draw, not logical. The pandemic coupled with the corrupt government, well, the pandemic has been given, led to the worst ever economic crisis. The pandemic, nothing has been mentioned about the cause of the crisis. Sri Lanka is facing an economic crisis. We don't know the cause. I mean, you can we can draw our own deductions based on what we know, but not what has been given in the passage. So D is not been given. The pandemic led to the worst ever economic crisis. We know Sri Lanka is facing its economic crisis. It hasn't told us it's a worst ever economic crisis, and we do not know the cause. At least the passage hasn't mentioned the cause, so we cannot conclude it. Therefore, the correct answer is B.